start with thermistor. Any idea about thermistor?
Temperature.
Yeah, it senses the temperature. Thermistor. Resistor. But thermistor is given it is made up of semiconductor. Semiconducting material. If suppose this is made with N type of semiconductor, then it is called as if it is made it is called as NTC is negative temperature coefficient. The reason why it is called as PTC is it exhibit positive temperature coefficient. What is the meaning of negative temperature coefficient? The meaning of negative temperature coefficient is if temperature rises and its resistance fall. Is it clear? So with rise in temperature, resistance also rises. Like our RTD. Remember, RTD is also made with these characteristics: positive temperature coefficient. Hope it is clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The third point about thermistor is, recall your memories or see your previous notes. We were RTD and we have seen that RTD is linear element. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, RTD is linear element. Why it is linear element? Because it exhibit linear relationship between
Voltage and temperature.
resistance and temperature.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that is called as linear element. But thermistor is non-linear element. Thermistor is non-linear element. Any idea why it is behavior non-linear? Reason is as it is
Negative temperature.
made with semi-metal, made with semiconductor, whereas RTD is made with metal or conductor. That's why linear, whereas thermistor is made with semiconductor, so it is behaving non-linearly. So it is non. The next point about thermistor is the equation. The equation of thermistor. R is equal to E to the power into 1 by T minus 1. Equation of RTD, that RTD is having linear relation with temperature, whereas it is having exponential relation with temperature. You see, the new resistance of this thermistor depends on the initial resistance of thermistor, but also on or fall in temperature, but exponentially. Are you able to see this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. R is the resistance at T temperature and R naught T naught.
T naught.
Whereas beta is nothing but sensitivity factor. Sensitivity factor. Sensitivity factor. If suppose it is asked to calculate sensitivity factor, if other information, then we can substitute in the above equation and calculate. B naught R is equal to 1 by T minus 1 by T naught. What can we do? Right? So this will be log R is equal to log R naught into e to the power beta 1 by T minus 1 by T naught. So further, if we simplify, we will get beta is equal to log R divided by log R naught whole divided by 1 by T minus 1 by T naught. Is it clear to everybody? Or this can also be written as log R minus log R naught whole divided by 1 by T minus 1 by T naught. Or one or two simplification stages is needed in order to get to this, in order to get this result. Okay, nobody will ask you to prove. Simply, even without doing this thing, if you substitute in this equation, if suppose R is given, R naught is given, T is given, T naught is given, and asked to find out beta, we can very easily find out, right? Or if you want to find out beta value by direct substitution, then in that case we need to use this relation. Hope it is clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, let us see the characteristics of thermistor. NTC type thermistor characteristics. Okay, the characteristics curve. So suppose we draw on x-axis temperature. So it measures temperature in kelvins, remember this. And on y-axis, resistance in ohms. Then we will get curve something like this, right? So at this particular point, suppose the temperature is T and resistance is some 10K, and this is, suppose this is 25 and this is something like 55, and resistance value is something like 973 ohms, right? You see, with the increase in temperature, the resistance value is decreases.
Decreasing.
Hope it is clear to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if suppose we know this 2 resistance and 2 temperature, then we can very easily find out beta value, right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, solve a problem. Take a problem. Let R is equal to 95 ohms and T is equal to 38 degree. We need to convert degree into kelvins. So suppose this is 311.15 K. Okay. And R naught is equal to 13.5 ohms. Corresponding resist temperature T naught is equal to 108 degree. And its equivalent value in kelvins is 318.15. Please see the conversion. Is it correct or not?
सर 0.15 नहीं आता सर दोनों में.
311 correct है?
हाँ सर.
318.
273 plus 38 degree Kelvin.
चलो ठीक है, जो नहीं आ रहा उसको छोड़ दो. Okay, now calculate beta. Beta is equal to log 95 divided by 13.5 whole divided by the values in kelvins, temperature values in Kelvin. So you said 113, 311.
311, 311, 381.
Right, okay. Solve this thing.
1433.
433. Is it correct? Maybe you made some mistake.
0.74.
Okay, no problem. It's just a substitution. Try some at some time later. What is the let us see an example of integrated circuit for temperature measurement. This is also there in the syllabus, so we need to cover one of the example of an integrated circuit which is made for temperature measurement, right? So mostly this is used in digital thermometers, right? It is used in digital thermometer and in microprocessor base, microprocessor or microcontroller or Arduino base. For microprocessor surfacing also mostly. What is integrated circuit? IC means IC stand for
Integrated circuit.
circuit. The meaning of integrated circuit is it is actually combination of a few of the elements. Okay, so basically integrated circuit internally contain many other subcomponents, and it look like a complete entity. It look like a complete entity. Entity means an element which is having a defined operation, which can perform a definite operation. Suppose this particular integrated circuit is used to perform complete temperature measurement operation, right? If suppose temperature is given to it as input, it gives the corresponding voltage as the output. Hope it is clear to everybody. Internally, whatever things needed, all will be available in this black box of integrated circuit. The other example of integrated circuits are your mu A741. Did you remember mu A741?
Yes, sir.
What is mu A741? Operational amplifier.
Operation amplifier.
That is also an example of integrated circuit. Example of IC, right? So similarly, like operational amplifier, internally operational amplifier consisting of many other subcomponents, right? So operational amplifier is an entity which can perform amplification operation. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, we have some integrated circuit made to measure temperature whose job is to perform temperature measurement operation. So most of the circuits are actually integrated in this particular chip. So with that introduction, I will introduce an example of IC for temperature measurement, and that name is LM35. LM35 or 335. LM35 or LM335. We will discuss about LM35 now. 335 now. Okay. The first point about this is it is precisely calibrated for a range of temperature measurement. Okay. Second point about this, it is two terminal Zener diode. It is similar to two terminal Zener diode. Remember, every Zener diode is having a Zener voltage as a threshold voltage, right? Exactly in the same way, your LM335 is also diode, which is having certain breakdown value. This LM3, its sensitivity per degree Kelvin. Millivolts of voltage of temperature. Ten millivolts at the output. Is it clear? Integrated circuit. And here the output can be measured. Measure the output across these 2 points. What happens is, if suppose this is some resistance, some 10K resistance, so it increases the value of voltage with every 1 Kelvin increment of temperature. Volts. So this voltage can be measured with the help of voltmeter. So if we want to, okay, you see here, what we need to do to proceed further is, in data sheet, there is something given called as relation between output voltage and the corresponding temperature. Where it is available? It is available in data sheet. Are you able to follow this thing? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in data sheet, the manufacturer provide this data sheet in which it is mentioned that serial number 1, voltage 10 millivolts, temperature is what? 1K, serial number say 100, temperature, voltage is suppose 5 volts, then the maximum value of temperature is mentioned over here, right? Able to follow this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो हम क्या करेंगे मालूम है? With the help of voltmeter, we will get this value, and we need to see the data sheet in order to interpret the corresponding temperature. Next point is the temperature range. Temperature range. You can Google and see this thing. It is between 40 degrees C to 100 degrees C. So it is covering the domestic range of temperature measurement. That's why it can be used mostly in digital thermometer. This much only in today's class. Quickly, I want to recap the thing which is discussed in today's class. We have seen one of the electrical type of thermometer. So thermistor stand for thermal resistor. Okay, a few points I have given about this thing. First is it is made up of semiconducting material. So it can be of 2 types. One is made with N-type semiconducting material. So that exhibitive property called as negative temperature coefficient, and another type is PTC.
PTC.
Stand for positive temperature coefficient. The meaning of that is mentioned in the bracket. Meaning of negative temperature coefficient is with rise in temperature, resistance fall. Meaning of positive is with rise in temperature, resistance increases. So RTD also belonging to positive temperature coefficient. The next point I have mentioned about this is it is non-linear element because it is made with semiconductor of thermistor. So equation is showing a relation of output resistance in term, depending on exponentially the temperature. You see the output resistance is exponentially dependent on temperature. So we can say that the relation between input and output is non-linear. What is input? Temperature. What is output? Resistance. The next is, so we have seen the equation for sensitivity factor beta. that can be calculated by applying log on both sides. So it is equal to beta is equal to log R minus log R naught divided by 1 by T. So characteristics of NTC type thermistor is shown. That. So you see it is not linear and it is having negative temperature coefficient behavior. So if we know two resistance value and two corresponding temperature value from this curve, we can calculate the beta value. Next, we have seen an example of an integrated circuit manufactured to measure, mostly used in digital thermometer. So, and also it is used for interfacing with microprocessor, microcontroller, or board. IC stand for integrated circuit. It means that most of the circuit, okay, are integrated in one single chip to perform a definite operation, which can also be called as entity. So in this, if a temperature is given as the input to this integrated circuit, and at the output side we can see the corresponding output. One of the example which we are familiar with of an integrated circuit is MUS741, that is operational amplifier. So the example of IC which we now to discuss about the temperature measurement IC is LM335. It is precisely calibrated for a range of temperature measurement. That range is -40 to 100 degrees C. So it is similar to a two-terminal Zener diode, and its sensitivity is 10 millivolts per degree K. That is, with every rise in 1 kelvins of temperature, a rise of 10 millivolts can be observed at the output side. The circuit of LM335 look like this. We need to use one resistor connected to a power supply, and the ground should be connected to the anode, and this is cathode. The cathode of LM35 can be connected to a resistor, and the anode is connected to ground, and we measure the output voltage across these 2 points. That can be measured with the help of either a voltmeter, or there are many other means available that you can see later. So after having a handful of voltages, we can get the corresponding value of temperature from the manufacturer's made data sheet. In that data sheet, we have 2 columns. Okay, in one column, voltage value is mentioned, and in the another column, the corresponding temperature is mentioned. So with this, I will stop today's class.